The mother of all life is water. If there's one thing that I have related to in my life in every way, it's the water.
Water quality has been important to me my entire life. As a kid, I spent my summer days at the beach swimming or on the bays fishing. And now as an adult, my livelihood depends on water quality. We had this dream starting when we met at Stony Brook University. It took a few years, but in 2009, along with my partner, Mike Martinson, we formed Montauk Shellfish Company. And by the end of 2010, we were selling Montauk pearl oysters.
Mike and Mike are a perfect marriage, so to speak, of science and commercial fishing.
One of the main reasons we picked this location for our oyster farm is because of the exceptional water quality that we have here.
We're very lucky to be raising oysters in the cleanest body of water that's left on Long Island. Right now, it's absolutely pristine clear. The water is so clear, it's almost like you're looking through a magnifying glass. But it's also a reflection and a reminder of what we once had. I've had the privilege of working on a lot of different bays in the New York area. Growing up on Eaton's Neck and working in Northport Bay, Huntington Bay, Lloyd Harbor, Cold Spring Harbor, and I've seen a lot of troubled waters, and I've actually endured some fisheries that have completely collapsed.
The degradation of our estuaries has expanded eastward from the urban developments in New York City, and bay after bay, estuary after estuary has become more polluted due to a lot of added nitrogen inputs from the human population. These dangers face Lake Montauk now. Over the last 10, 15 years, Montauk has become a very big tourist destination. This abundance of people threatens the water quality in Montauk, especially given that a lot of the septic systems are outdated, and something that threatens not only our business, but the livelihoods of others, as well as the recreational use of the lake. High levels of nitrogen, even though it's creating food for the oysters, could lead to serious problems that could put an oyster farm out of business. But it's also interesting that oysters themselves and other shellfish help to clean the water. The oysters naturally filter the water. They're filter feeders, and they filter the algae out of the water. And by doing so, they're removing nitrogen from the water. And then we harvest them and take them out of the water, and in essence, we're removing nitrogen from the system. You know, the oysters are doing their part, and we're trying to do our part.
We're responsible for that, and we owe it to the estuary, we owe it to our families and to ourselves and to all life on the planet to clean up after ourselves and start taking responsibility.
It's not the solution to nitrogen pollution, but it is maybe part of a solution. Restoring shellfish populations and expanding aquaculture could be part of the solution to help at least mop up some of the mess. I'm making a living. It's something I enjoy, and it's something I feel good about doing. Like I'm doing something good, you know, good for the environment, something good for the community, something where I'm going to leave the planet a better place. That's why I do it.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mike.
We are oyster farmers.